Hey everyone, Greg here from the No Hat Digital team, and for today's information, I thought it would be easiest to put this actually in video format so that I can talk through it rather than written format. So a little bit different to what we normally do. But I wanted to talk to you about one element in particular of on-page SEO and how you can go about ranking for more longer tail keywords, but also how you can get a little bit of a benefit and a boost in the SERP with some jump to text actually displaying in the SERP results. And what it comes down to essentially, I mean, it's modeled off of the way that Wikipedia build their pages. And if you look at Wikipedia, their on-page SEO it's first class. Like they do everything right. They have big resourceful pages, plenty of internal linking, plenty of external linking to relevant sites. It's obviously well moderated. The content's pretty good, but they also have they utilize a table of contents, which we're seeing an increasing trend in the SERPs now of pages that are ranking, particularly for the longer tail stuff, are using table of contents. So something that you should be baking into your process. A plugin that you can use for it is called the Table of Contents Plus plugin. So really simple to install, and it basically will give you a table of contents like this, and you can sort of feature it to go top of your page or in the sidebar or lower down your page. Doesn't really matter where it goes. You'll get the same benefit. But the strategy, I suppose, of using it, or one of the benefits to using it is actually, if you look in the SERPs, you'll actually find where did I see this one? Here we go. You'll see I've typed in for this one water heater leaking from the top, and you'll see that and you might get slightly different results. I'm searching from Australia, but if you search something similar to that, you're going to find it. And it doesn't matter. You can search any result. Just put in something a little bit long tail, even sometimes short tail, but you'll generally start to see this jump to text displaying in the SERP. And what it actually means is Google actually picks up that from the table of contents that's on your page. And essentially, what it basically, from a user perspective, they click on that. So if I click on this, it takes me directly to that spot on the page. So rather than coming up to the top here, it takes me to wherever it was on the page. If I go back and click on the other result, I think it was the second one, wasn't it? This one here, from Able Hot Water. So it's taking me right down to the bottom of the page. So here's their table of contents. Sorry, their FAQs. These are all links down to the page. So we hit on any of these, but from clicking through from the SERP, it took me directly to the information I want. So from a Google perspective, they're doing that to direct people directly to the information that they search for, and they do that through taking notice of the anchor text, what you've got here in the in your table of contents, or just your jump to text that you use. And also the content that surrounds it. So I think it was whatever one it was. The idea is you've got to have a decent paragraph of content. We actually say that about 250 words is ideal. So basically what you want to have is some of your longer tail keywords targeted in this jump to text. So it will be actually targeted in your table of contents or the jump to the anchor text that's up here. So target it there, and then have a good chunk of content. These are actually not big paragraphs. We normally say to go for about 250 words of content to really make sure that you nail this. So you're creating a section on your site, on your page, sorry, and Google, it's almost as though Google treats that as a separate page itself, and that obviously that benefit in the SERP, it makes your result far more, it stands out more. Instead of, you got your one link here, it's got all of a sudden in amongst other results. If you're sitting position 1, 2, 3, for example, even if you're in position 2 or position 3, you could be getting stealing a little bit of that traffic that's otherwise going to the position 1 result. If we just scroll down, say that was position 1, and you've got this one here, that result just stands out a little bit. So you're going to get a benefit from that perspective, but you're also going to find you're actually going to start to rank for some of that longer tail stuff because it's targeted in the title. So yeah, so just to summarize that, it's using Table of Contents Plus plugin, or just manually coding in the jump to text yourself. I would suggest just model it on a Wikipedia style of page. You'll see how they set it out. They have the jump to, and then it comes down. They have a good section of content that's dedicated to the topic or the subtopic. Make sure that your keyword or something similar to it is targeted in that title. And one thing you will notice is that actually it doesn't have to be exact. For a period of time there, we were only really getting the benefit of this in the SERPs when it was exact, but you'll see here I typed in hot water heater leaking from the top. This one's hot water tank is leaking the water. There is water leaking from a hot water heater. So it's not even precisely correct. So if you make sure that your table of contents is littered with, relevant, long tail keywords, you're going to find that you're going to actually start to get this benefit in the SERP. So, little on-page SEO tip, and I'm certain you'll get some benefit from this. So, go out there and make it happen.